All right, thank you very much, Amelia. We're talking classics now. Since we have Lisa Ludwig here from Shakespeare in Delaware Park, Managing Director, we decided to get into the whole spirit of it all.
We're getting ready for the summer season, but up next is Buffalo Seminary student Eliza Hopkins, who's going to do Shakespearean Sonnet 109.
Oh, never say that I was false of heart, though absence seemed my flame to qualify. As easy might I from myself depart as from my soul, which in thy breast doth lie. That is my home of love. If I have ranged like him that travels, I return again, just to the time, not with the time exchanged, so that myself bring water for my stain. Never believe, though in my nature reigned all frailties that besiege all kinds of blood, that it could so preposterously be stained, to leave for nothing all thy sum of good. For nothing this wide universe I call save thou, my rose. In it thou art my all.
Goodness. All right, we're going to ask Eliza to be or not to be. That is the question. There's no question. I'm not going to be. We have to give a little history of Eliza Hopkins. She's a junior at Buffalo Seminary. Her instructor we have with us as well, Susan Droz. My goodness. What a wonderful actress. Buffalo Seminary's, she was a semifinalist. You were a semifinalist in the English-speaking Union National Shakespeare Competition. You performed a sonnet. Was it this one?
Yes, it was this one.
And a monologue by Shakespeare, and you placed in the competition that was held in Lincoln Center in New York City. When was this?
This was in April on Shakespeare's birthday, April 23rd.
How exciting. You know, we have a claim to fame as well. Eliza was one of our Shakespearean interns last summer.
Fabulous
and Miss
summer.
Drozd was also a teacher for that, so we're doubly proud of her, as well as the Buffalo Seminary being so proud of her.
It was stiff competition.
Oh my gosh.
How many
There
students?
was amazing. There were about 57 or 58 students from all over the country. There was one girl from the Bronx and then some girl from way out in Hawaii. So it was amazing.
The American Idol for Shakespeare. Is that what
Exactly.
And how was it to be a teacher there as well and see your student up there?
It was amazing because not a lot of teachers were able to go. I was fortunate the Buffalo Seminary was able to send me. I know a lot of teachers had to stay at school and teach. Others, they didn't maybe have the funding to go, but Sem said, you know what, if Eliza's going to go, you absolutely should go too. So it was fabulous to be in New York and to meet the other teachers that were able to go, and we got to watch the entire competition.
And Eliza represented Western New York. There was a competition here first that you won. How many local people were in that competition as well?
11?
I think there were 11.
Yeah.
And some great competition here in Western New York, too, from a whole bunch of different schools. Some were Shakespearean students as well. Some we have known just through other productions, and they all got together at the Saturn Club. The English-speaking union here was wonderful, brought them all together, and it was just her first time.
I have to ask you, how did you get involved with this? When was the first time you read Shakespeare, and why?
Well, I've always kind of read Shakespeare since I was younger.
Really?
But I first started acting. My first play was actually Romeo and Juliet at SEM with Ms. Drozd as the director.
So just a few years before.
Yeah, that was last year was my first time acting on
Once
stage.
people get involved with Shakespeare, it's like, you know, it
I'm
grabs
still not
you.
to be.
Well, this summer you are going to be on the Hill, and we are going to make sure.
I will.
Yeah.
Did you see something in her? What did you see that made you think, wow?
Well, it was fabulous. She came in and auditioned and I don't know that I knew she'd never been on stage, but she had that little gleam in her eye, and she went for it. And she was cast as Friar Lawrence, because we did an all-female production of Romeo and Juliet, because Sam is an all-girls school, and they wanted all the parts. So she was Friar Lawrence, and not until after the show did she tell me, oh, I was terrified. And from then I said, well, you have to do more. You have to do more. So she decided to do Shakespearean in the summer. She did my intro and in my advanced Shakespeare class, and next year she's going to take my Searching for Shakespeare class, where she'll get to perform and go out into the community.
Well, can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
Excited.
And I've got to tell you, I'm blessed enough too to work with high school students, and there's nothing more than that proud moment, you know, when your student is on stage and doing something that you know work together on. So I'm proud of you too, and I didn't even get to go to New York. How exciting!
Congratulations to both of you. Liza, we're going to keep our eye on you. We're going to have you back too to do another
Thank you.
sonnet at some point. And then Susan, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
such a wonderful student protege. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to take you into the kitchen. And we're going to have Lisa. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to take Lisa. That's going to be an act in itself when we come back. We're with Chef Adam from Sample.